putting some stuff that we listed from yesterday and some from this morning. I'm putting some of this stuff away. So I'm just going to show you a few of the things we got. Unbranded, unmarked, just a little basic seashell, scallop shell, milk bowl. I think we have that listed, or milk glass. We have that listed, I think, for $25. 1940s anchor hocking dish. That's $25. This is then next we have just a clear glass. It's called Duralex, a candy dish made in France. I think that goes for about 25 bucks. All right, next is a Fatzelgraff baking dish. We did pretty good on this one. We got this in about a box of maybe 10 other things for a couple bucks. We listed this for $37.99, so we'll probably sell it somewhere between $30 and $37. Next, we have a really cool Scooby-Doo Christmas stocking. It's a singing, dancing Scooby-Doo Christmas stocking plush. We got this earlier this week at one of the auctions. This is, I think, Cartoon Network brand, so this will be a nice one. Should be a pretty quick flip, especially with Christmas coming up. These sold for $31.99, free shipping. You always figure if you're selling shoes on eBay, probably about $7 or $8 shipping. Next sale is a book, Woodworking with the Router. This one only went for $9. This came out of a box of, I think, like 100 books that we got for $5. And we got some really good books out of there. Again, so this is just one of the leftover things. We just so happened to be able to sell it and make $1 or $2 off of it. Next is just a little plant chair stand, like a chair plant stand. This is completely generic. It only sold for $14. However, the way we look at stuff like this came in a box of 20 other things. So this is not the reason we got it. This would normally be something that would either get donated or maybe thrown away if it just wasn't able, if we weren't able to do anything with it. But we always try. So we just take, like I said, it's completely generic, no brand. And we ended up getting $14 free shipping. So now it isn't that much, but it's better than throwing it away. You still made something on it. This will probably cost it about $6 to ship, I'm gonna guess, because it'll be under a pound. And 11 by 7 by 5 box. So probably about $6 to ship. So then what, at 8? And you'd probably take another about $3 out for fees. So instead of throwing it away in the trash, we got $4 profit for it. I'm all done in the garage, finally back inside and doing something fun, going through some stuff we have from recent auctions. I have a few big finds that I did not expect. I thought this was only about a $20 figure. It was made in occupied Japan with a hula girl with a ukulele. Well, it turns out the hula girls with the ukuleles are really popular and pretty hard to find. One similar to this sold for, I believe, about $100. I think we listed this one for $100. This exact one sold for $50, but that was at auction. So normally things at auction go a little bit lower, sometimes a lot lower. And I'm finishing up with the last two things I'm going to show you today. One is something Evan just found, and then one is another order I wanted to show everybody. So this is just always fun to find. It's sterling silver, actually sterling silver Mother Mary pendant. It's pretty heavy, which is also good. So that's always a cool find. Then next, remember earlier in the video I showed you the woodworking book that sold for $9.99. Well, out of the same lot of books that we got, like I said, we think we got them for, it was like $1 or something for all of them. Another woodworking book sold to the same buyer today. This one is the Anarchist Tool Chest. This sold for $69.99.